already looking at this intro differently now. Bill, I missed him last time. He's like the tall one. Oh, and the gun, yeah. I don't think I'm ready for this episode. Oh my goodness. The siren. He's so lucky he was wearing that helmet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
そんなことしてる場合か。早くしろ、早くしろやってる。早く避難しろ。オスタニア軍がやってくるぞ。
だって戦争は起きないって。
Oh my gosh. It's his mom.
母さん、あなた怪我してヘルメットのおかげで大丈夫。よかった。すぐに家に帰って荷物をまとめなきゃ。やだよ。だって学校は明日はお祭りも。そんなこと言ってる場合じゃないのよ。わかるでしょ。
Oh my gosh. It's such a kid thing to say. Cause like, how do you swallow the reality?
ウェスタリス軍は抵抗を続けるも東部ルーウェンは陥落し。
戦争なんか起きないって言ってたのに。なんとか協定で仲良くするって偉い人たちも言ってたのに。帰ったら一緒にお祭り見て回ろうって言ってたのに。嘘つきは僕もだ。嘘ついて10ダルクもらったままじゃないか。言わなくちゃ。母さん、ルーウェンに帰りたいよ。父さんだって家に帰ってるかもしれないじゃないか。大将たちとも遊びたいよ。やった。今日のご飯にしたら母さん喜ぶかな。最近たらふく食べてないからな。
Oh no.
みんな早くしろ。
Oh no.
早くこっち。ほら、小僧、今度と早い。
待って、僕家にちょっと
いいだろ。やんだ。やんだか。お、小僧、勝手に開けるな。バカ、戻ってこい。
Oh my gosh. Oh.
母さん、母さん。
Oh my gosh.
母さん、母さん。家が。
Oh no.
そうだ。母さん。
Oh no. That's so sad. Oh my gosh.
それから何年ドブネズミみたいな生活を続けたんだろう。
Oh my god.
大好きなものを奪われて嫌いなものしか残らなくなった。銃を取るには十分な理由だった。
ローランド・スプーフィー、ルーウェン出身。お前本当に徴兵年齢に達してるか？
はい、18です。
So he
戸籍は戦火で
lied.
失ってしまいましたが。
Wow. Oh my gosh.
どうする。
Lloyd.
何万の屍を築けば水平線の先に夜明けが見える。
Wow. The dawn before the horizon. Oh my gosh, it's Frankie. What?
お前オスタニア兵だろ。
ああ、ウエスタリせねえか。
武器は
He was a Stania?
コウさんって脱走してきたんだ。やってらんなくて。
死人にやる食料ほど無駄なものはない。死ね。
ちゃあ、やだー。一度も女と付き合ったことないもん死んでたまるか。
Oh my goodness.
なんだこいつ。タバコの一本くらいなら分けてやる。不覚にも敵が人間に見えた。
その大学で面白い研究があって、人物 A がビンタされてる映像を。
何言ってる。こいつ自分の立場分かってるのか。
すると脳は痛みに共感して不快感、生来暴力を忌避する性質があるってことだ。ところがよ、その映像に今度は A は浮気をしたので恋人に叩かれている。 するとどうよ。
Oh.
被験者たちの脳は快楽を示したんだとよ。真偽もわからんラベリングをするだけで人間の脳はコロッと変わっちまうんだ。まあ
That's
正しい統計なのか知らんけどね。
何が言いたい？
yeah. That is yeah.
バカらしくならないか。この東西戦争は言うなれ外交のなんで失敗の尻拭いを俺らコッパ市民がやんなきゃなんねえのよ。
That's
都合よ
so
く憎しみに合わ
crazy.
されて世界一不毛な時間だわ。
Wow, that is
お
so
前た
deep.
ちオスタニアが始めた戦争だろうが。
一回出してきたのはそっちってことになってるぜ。
Yeah.
最初のルーエンへの爆撃も西の自作自演だってな。オスタニア軍を先導したって噂もある。
そんな
Wow.
のはお前らに都合のいいプロパガンダだろ。
ああ分かってるけど真実なんて俺ら一平卒には知りようねえんだよ。
あの時、あの爆撃で友達がみんなが死んだ。
Yeah.
それが真実だ。
そりゃお互い様だ。
違う。
Oh.
悪はお前らだ。界から全てを奪った。
Oh my
オスタニア
gosh.
軍の悪行をその目で見たのか。
散々見てきたよ。だから同じ目に合わせてやるんだ。みんなの敵を。
Whoa.
俺はってきた東の部隊か。お前が発砲なんかするからバレたら捕まってたまるか。
Lloyd is so lucky.
タバコの例だけは言っとくぜ。
That was such a deep conversation. I mean, look at how many times people have tried to start wars between the East and the
俺は
West
何をしている。
again. And they could have very easily just blamed it on each other
送
again.
られることになったんだって。羨ましいよローランド。命拾いしたな。
お前もしかして
Oh my gosh. Are those his friends?
大将、
What?
校
They're
長、
alive.
少佐。
探しても見つかんなかったから絶対死んだと思ってたぜ。
いやよかったよ。
They're alive.
お前でかくなったな。
Oh my gosh.
みんな。だ
何泣いてんだよ。
って
相変わらず弱虫だな。
Because he's been
お前は
alone. So
あの
alone.
倉庫に一番最初に爆弾が落ちたって。
Oh.
俺があんなとこ見つけたばっかりに
Oh.
死んだと
Aw.
悔しくて。
お前あん時なんでか帰ったじゃん。そうそれだ。それで俺らを追いかけたんだよ。そのすぐ後にドカーンって。
So
まあ死んじゃったクラスメートもいるけど
he
な。
saved
う
them.
ちの兄ちゃんも無事でほんとよかったよ。
Oh my goodness.
今度は全員ウェスタリス兵役だな。
5丁どころか全員一等兵止まりだけどね。
うっそ、お前軍曹なの？
たまたまだよ。仙人が次々と戦死しちゃったから。
タメ口聞いてすみません軍曹だな。
やめろよ。どうでもいいよ。
俺らの隊今夜から町を出るんよ。
ロベルツ攻略戦に駆り出されるんだって。
そっか。
おいローランド、玉ねぎこっちに持ってきて。
ローランド？お前の名前って。
あ
あだ名だよ。戻ったら連絡くれよ。絶対だぞ。後から聞いた話じゃ、あいつらが参加したのは勇み足も甚だしい無謀な
Oh
作戦で、
no.
戻ってきたのは3人のドッグタ
Oh
グだけだった。
no.
作戦を知ってたら、敵の動向を知ってたら、作戦自体を中止にできてただろうか。憎み、盲目的に銃を取り、盲目的に国に従った。うちとはなんて無力で、なんて悪。
Oh my gosh. Yeah, who's cutting onions?
この世はどでかい玉ねぎだ。幾重にも嘘が重なって丸くなっ涙なしにはその嘘を剥がせない。階級証は持たないがね。
何言ってる？誰だこいつ？
ローランド・スプー。いや、
Oh. He knows his real name.
本名？
入隊の年齢制限をごまかすために同郷で亡くなった年上の男になりすましたのか。大したもん。陸軍情報部だ。貴様をスカウトに来た。
That's
貴様は
crazy.
優秀だスプーフィー軍曹。小銃なんかよりもっとふさわしい武器がある。最強にして最重要。情報抜きにはもはや国家はファイティングポーズすら取れん時代だ。我々は常に人手不足でな。手足となって働く気はないか。でないと軍法会議にかけてやる。力を貸してほしい。火曜の12時、荷物をまとめて南駅まで私服で来い。
Wow, so that's how we got recruited or forced into being a spy.
今さら武器を得たところであいつらは戻らない。
Oh.
何をしたってあの頃の日常には戻れ。
Wow.
あんた本物だったんだな。転属に関して中隊長から何も言われなかった。
我々の仕事は善も悪も全てを疑ってかかること。
Mm.
弊社の荷物は全て持ってきたが貸せ。
あ
スプーフィー軍曹。いや、お前は今日からその名も地位も捨て国家のための影と。
もともと誰も覚えてない名前だ。どうでもいい。
ならば何のために。
別に理由
Yeah.
なんてない。
So that kids don't have to grow up like he did.
嘘つき坊主。
You little liar.
私がお前の新しい情報
Oh, and he's been
だ。
working
一
with.
流の諜報員となるよう厳しくしつけろとのお達しだ。
Oh,
覚悟しておけ。
oh. He's been working with her since the beginning.
よかったロイドさん
Oh my god.
うなされてましたよ。
どこだここ。ああ、ロイドの家か。なんだろう。遠い昔の景色を見た気がする。血と誇りと硝煙の匂いの。
Oh.
父怖い夢見てた。
いや、覚えてない。
よしよし、大丈夫。怖くない。
Oh.
よせ。
He's
なんでもない。
blushing.
というか、なぜ俺はソファーで。
アーニャがトリと取ってきたら父ぶっ倒れた。ひー、父の
まだ怒ってないだろう。そうだった。オペレーションストリクスにとってはダメージが。
Heavy damage.
アーニャダメな子でごめんなさい。
Oh.
ダミアン君と仲良くなったんだろ。
プラン B 絶好調。
Yeah. She saved him. Twice.
よかったじゃないか。友達は大切にしろ。
Oh. Oh. Why is he blushing?
お夕飯の準備しましょうか。
そうですね。玉ねぎが余ってたの。
ス
Oh my goodness. I look at Lloyd so differently now. I just want to cry. His memories were so deep. And the way that he woke up. And the head pats and... Oh right, this is Lloyd's home.
お前は絶対食べたらダメだからな。
代わりに私が何かごちそう作りますね。
Bond. I was not expecting season 3 to come at us like that. My goodness. When we first saw this outro, I was so devastated by the first part of his memories that I wasn't really watching. Oh my gosh, he's having like flashbacks. They were sitting outside of the marketplace getting food and he saw the bird, and the bird is what he looked up and saw too before the bomb started dropping. Look at his face there. And then they all take one step forward together. Oh my gosh. And yeah, his childhood home. Wow. So he got recruited because he was under disguise. He was in disguise for a long time so that he could be a part of the military, start the fight sooner, because he just had this bloodlust for the other side. And then things started crumbling when he met Frankie, because he was like, wait a second, there's some propaganda going on here. There's something more that I don't even understand. What side is right? How did it actually begin? It could have been something as simple as someone setting a bomb in a clock tower or setting off a bomb to start the war, just like he's been dealing with here since he's been on this operation. He's stopped so many people that were just out to start a war. And it could have been as simple as that. It could have been government related, conspiracy. It could have been a broken peace treaty. You don't really know. It could have been a bunch of different things. It could have been his side starting it first. Who knows? You don't actually know the truth. And that feeling is overwhelming. Like, what side is right? What am I even fighting for anymore? And then meeting Frankie, and he obviously realized that we're just two people out here not really knowing what to believe, but we're geared towards each other to fight this war that we don't even really know how it started. They showed us some visions of, or on the news, they've been showing us a reason to fight, so we have a reason, but is that reason true? A lot like the onions. I feel like every government is a lot like an onion, where the more layers you peel back, the more you just want to cry, because what's true? What is real news? What is actually happening? How much propaganda are we being fed? And I love that this show was bold enough to actually say it, was bold enough to put that out there, was bold enough to make me as a viewer wonder about most of the stuff that I hear on the news. What should we actually be focusing on? And it's not this war, it's not the bickering, it's not the bloodlust, it's not fighting one another for their agendas. I feel like that's why they scouted out Lloyd, because he was there mentally. He was there. He was just done with not knowing the truth and not knowing what side he should even really be fighting for. But he finally found that motivation again in the kids. Hold on to your friends. My friends didn't deserve this. If I had known this information, could I have saved their life? Then he becomes a spy, which is all about that information. Stop getting these wars that are spread through conspiracy, propaganda, people just trying to start a war just to start a war, people wanting to profit off guns, people wanting to begin a war because of XYZ. It shouldn't be that way. And I love that even through all of these episodes that we watched so far, season 1, season 2, Code White, he's stopped so many wars from happening. He's stopped so many kids and families and towns from needlessly suffering because he's been on the information route and he's chasing the information and he's doing an incredible job with it. And I love that through these memories, Lloyd's character completely just clicked into place for me. I feel like I understand him so much more. And I feel like that line about how ignorance isn't bliss, ignorance is weakness, ignorance is sin. It can definitely be sin, especially if you're so hard believing some side that you don't really 100% understand if it's true or not. Because he realizes that not knowing, not questioning why he's fighting, not really fully understanding anything but the propaganda that he's been being fed, and not looking further into the actual intelligence behind it all. This is actually what created that hatred, what created that look in his eye when he was about to shoot Frankie. It makes complete sense now why Twilight is so good at gathering information and knows everything about everything, because he doesn't want to be that ignorant kid anymore. If he can save more lives by not being ignorant, then he's going to do it. He'll be in mission after mission after mission just to make sure that that doesn't happen. And honestly, I think that's the beautiful irony of what Spy Family even is, because Lloyd's constantly telling himself that the Forger family is a mission without realizing that Anya is the reason why he fights to begin with. I mean, look at Anya's life. She's an orphan. She's been experimented on. She's been a part of something that she never asked to be a part of. She desperately wants a family and a place to belong and friends. She's exactly what Lloyd was when he was a kid, and wishing that he had what Anya is having because of this Forger family mission. Yes, Lloyd wants to stop all of these wars, and he wants to do that through intelligence and through all of these missions that he's doing, but it's kind of really beautiful that he's giving Anya what he could never have as a kid, what he wished for when he was a kid, when he was Anya's age. And I think now looking at their relationship, it's making me so much more emotional. And that's why in the end, I was like, I just want to cry because Lloyd's giving that to her. And I started to realize it after the first Memories one, where I was like, he's changed as a father. He's not his father. He's not doing that to Anya. But then this one and the end and everything that we've learned about Lloyd now, Lloyd has become that for Anya. Lloyd has given her everything that he wanted as a kid. And I feel like that is the smile in the outro there as he looks over at Anya, and it's making me emotional again. But I feel like Anya is also doing the same thing for Lloyd, just like the intro where Anya is holding hands with kid version of Lloyd because she's giving him back something huge that he lost: his family, love, friends. And even though, yeah, he's wrapping it all in, oh, this is Lloyd's life, it's still his own. What an intense start to this season. Oh my goodness. If the rest of the season's going to be like this, I think we're in for a wild ride because, I mean, Baby Yor was also there, but we already got Yor's kind of start. Thank you guys so much for hanging out for the first episodes of this season. I will see you all next week for more. Bye.